Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramanaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramanaya. Saluting to that Ramana who shines as the self in all beings, we begin today's program. On behalf of Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning, I welcome you all for the 45th National Seminar and Cultural Festival. And today is the third day of the English session. Today is a very special day because we are celebrating this seminar and cultural festival with a special offering by the children of Ramana Bala Kendra. And the topic is Ramana Anjali. Ramanacentre are the songs written by Ramana and on him, which are available to us in the musical format by the great tapasya done by the music director of Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning, Srimati Sulochana Natarajan. And it involves the various translations of the original works in various Indian languages and some in English too. And also, great musicians have contributed to this ocean of Ramanacentre music. And this Ramanacentre music is available to every one of us. When I say every one of us, even to the little children. So we are celebrating Ramanacentre through the performances and offerings by the children. We begin the performance with the prayer by the junior batch students of Ramana Bala Kendra. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramanaya.
नमो रमना दक्षिणामूर्ति सारंभा शंकराचार्य मध्यमां रमणाचार्य पर्यन्तां वंदे गुरु परंपरां वंदे गुरु परंपरां वंदे गुरु परंपरां. Thank you. Ramo Ramana, I'm Viva. Dakshinamurti Saramba Shankaracharya Madhyama Ramanacharya Bharyantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam.
नमो रमण शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये.
आंगिकं भुवनं यस्य वाचिकं सर्ववाङ्मयम् आहार्यं चन्द्रतारादितं नमः सात्विकं शिवम्.
अरुणाचलरूपेण परिणाममुपागतं तेजोमयं परब्रह्म ज्ञानाय मम जायत.
नमो रमण.
अरुणाचलरूपेण परिणाममुपागतं तेजोमय परब्रह्म ज्ञानाय मम जायताम्.
Namo Ramana. Now we will be presenting few verses from Saddarshanam by senior students of Ramana Bala Kendra.
Namo Ramana. My name is Charu. I'm going to be chanting the first verse of Saddarshanam. Satpratyaya kinnu vihaya santam hridyesha chintarahito hridakyaha katam smaramastamame amekam tasya smritistatra dridhaiva nishtha. Thank you.
Namo Ramana. Myself Srija BS. Today I am going to chant the second verse from Saddarshanam. Mrityunjayam mrityupiyashitanam aham matir mrityumupaiti purvam atasvabhavad amriteshu teshu katam punar mrityudiyo vakashaha.
Namo Ramana. My name is Rachana. I'm going to sing the second verse. Mrityum Jayam Mrityubhyashritanam Aham Matir Mrityumupaiti Purvam Atasvabhavat Amriteshu Teshu Katah Punar Mrityudiyo Vakashaha.
Namo Ramana. My name is Hashmita and I am going to sing the third verse. Sarvai nidhanam jagato hamascha vachya prabhu kaschidapara shaktihi chitre tralokyam cha vilokitacha patha prakashopya bhavatsayekaha.
Namo Ramana. I am Pratana. I am going to chant third verse of Saddarshanam. Sarvaidnidanam jagato hamascha vacyah prabhu kaschidapara shaktihi chitre tralokyam cha vilokitacha patah prakashopya bhavatsayekaha. My name is Pranav. I am going to chant fourth in Saddarshanam. Agabhyate jiva jagat paradma tattvavidanena matam samastam idam trayam vyavadaham matischad sarvoktamaham matishunya nishta. Namo Ramana. Myself Pavan, and I am going to chant the verses from Saddarshanam number 4. आरभ्यते जीव जगत्परात्मा तत्त्वाभिधानेन मतं समस्तम् इदं त्रयं यावदहं मति स्यात् सर्वोत्तमाहं मतिशून्यनिष्ठा.
Namo Ramana. I am Sumeru. I'll chant the fifth verse of Saddarshanam. Satyam Rishava Chititam Jadamba Dukkam Sukham Veti Muda Vivadaha Adrishtaloka Niraham Pratitir Nishta Vikalpa Paramakhileshtha.
Namo Ramana, I am Antara and I am going to chant the sixth verse from Saddarshanam. Sarupa Buddhir Jagatishware cha Sarupa Dhiratmani Yavadasti Arupa Atma Yadikah Prapashyet Sadhishtire Kanavadirhi Purna.
Can we have the first verse of Saddarshanam by Rachana and Harini?
Satpratyaya kinnu vihaya santam hriddeshu chintarahito hridakyaha katam smaramastamameyamekam tasya smritistatra dridaiva nishta.
Very good. Now we are having Upadesha Saram versus chanting by junior students of Ramana Bala Kendra.
Namo Ramana. My name is Rakshit. I am going to chant Upadesha Saram. Karturagneya prapyate palam karma kim param karma tajjadam kriti mahodadau patana karanam palamashashvatam gati nirodhakam.
Namo Ramana. My name is Vibha. I'm chanting Upadesha Saram, second and first. Karturagneya prapyate palam karma kim palam karma tajjadam kariti mahodadau patana karanau balata sashvatam gadi nirodhakam. Thank you. ईश्वरार्पितम्
Namo Ramana. I am Avyuk. I will chant 5th and 6th of Upadesha Saram. Jagata Ishadi Yukta Sevanam Ashtamurti Brad Deva Pujanam Uttamastava Uchamandata Sittajam Japa Dhyanamuttamam. Thank you. Namo Ramana. My name is Gianna Desai. I'm going to sing Upadesha Saram 7th and 8th. Ajyadharaya Strota Sasamam Tarana Chintanam Viralataparam Bheda Bhavanat Sohamityaso Bhavana Bida Pavani Mata. Thank you. Namo Ramana. My name is Viraj. I am going to chant Upadesha Saram verses 9 and 10. Bhava Shonya Sat, Bhava Sustiti, Bhavana Bala, Bhakti Ruttama, Hristale Mana, Swastata Kriya, Bhakti Yoga Bo, Dashya Nishchitam.
Thank you. The advent of Ramana, Ramana who has come to this earth as the world teacher. The purpose of this is to teach us that self-knowledge is the birthright of every being. And what is this self-knowledge? To understand what we really are. Ramana says, what we really are, we call by different names. We call it the soul, the spirit, and in simple words, we call it, we are the God's power. And that God's power shines in us as I am. And this power does not shine only in us, but Ramana says it shines in all the beings, starting from A for ant, B for bees, C for cow, D for dog, and all the beings in the earth. And this will be presented in the form of a rhyme by the junior students of Ramana Bala Kendra. We have Avyuk, Giara, Viraj, Shivani, and Rakshit presenting this song.
Namo Ramana. A, B, C, D, E to Z, in every life on earth and sea. Ramana says God power shine as I am. My name is A, and I am makes me know I'm an ant. I am makes me march in a row, makes me work through day and night. I am makes me know I know. Ramana says God power shine as I am. My name is B. I am makes me know I'm a bee. I am makes me live in a hive. I am makes me make honey. I am makes me know I'm alive. Ramana says God's power shines as I am. My name is C. Cow. I am makes me know I'm a cow. Makes me eat sweet grass in a meadow. I am makes it milk somehow. I am makes it know I know. Ramana says God's power shines as I am. Namo
A, B, C, D, E to Z. In every life on earth and sea, Ramana says God's power shines as I am.
Thank you. That was a wonderful representation of that power which shines as I. And to teach us this truth, Ramana has come to this earth. And how did he come and where did he come? This story will be unfolded by the junior students once again with a special song written by Sadhu Om Swami, which is called the Ramana Charitakumi, the story of Ramana with the song of Sadhu Om Swami, Ramana Charitakumi.
Namo Ramana. Ramana Tata was born in the month of December when the whole world was celebrating Christmas. It was also the month of Maharshi and Shiva's festival called Ardha Darshana. In the night, the procession of Nataraja was going around the village and was returning to the Bhuminath temple at 1 o'clock in the night. Ramana Tata was born. There was a blind lady who was helping Aragamma. Said, Aragu, I see light. I see light everywhere. This is not an ordinary child. This is the light of God. Everybody was happy and sang and danced. Kummiyadi, aru kummiyadi, undrai kudi, gurupade kummiyadi, ammayadi, namakappanadi, Ramanaya namo vena kummiyadi, Shanta samudra, Ramananadi, Avatara charitai, ise komadi, Kanta arvalai, kannanadi, Karikarat ditta, kadavuladi, yedi, arokumyadi, Ramanaya namo vena kummiyadi. Thank you. Namo Ramana. Ramana Tata father name is Sundaram Iyer and mother name is Alagamma. Sundaram Iyer was a lawyer. He was loved and respected by everyone, including king and robbers. One day, magistrate was going in the bullock cart. Robbers stopped the bullock cart and threatened the magistrate. He asking to give all his belongings. When robbers about to leave, they heard one more bullock cart sound. That is Sundaram Iyer bullock cart. Robbers left everything and ran away. Magistrate was waiting for Sundaram Iyer and thanked him. This is how robbers also thank Sundaram Iyer. Vedia Sundara Maindanadi பெயர் வெங்கடராமன் என்றோதிதடி ஆதி திருச்சுடியல் படியல் அழகம்மை வயிற்றல் உதித்தானடி கும்மியடி அரு கும்மியடி ரமணாய நமோவென கும்மியடி. Thank you. Namo Ramana. I'm going to tell the story of Alagammal. Alagammal loves everybody and gives hot food to everybody. One day, The robbers came to Sundara Mandiram and called, Amma, Amma. Alagamma came and she said, what do you want? Do you want to see Sundaramayyar? No, Amma, we want to see you. We haven't had food for 3 days. Would you please give us some old food? Alagamma went and brought some hot food and gave it to the robbers. If you haven't had food for 3 days, your family might have also not had food. So take this and share it with your family. This is how Alagamma loves everybody. Vediyar Sundarar Maindanadi Per Venkataraman Endroridadi Adi Tiruchudiyal Padiyil Alagammai Vayittril Uditanadi Kummiyadi Arutkummiyadi Ramanaya Namovena Kummiyadi. Thank you.
Namo Ramana, my name is Rakshit. I'll chant the story. Ramana Tata's childhood name was Venkataraman. He had many friends and they played together. Whichever game they played, Venkataraman always comes first. Venkataraman's team was winning all the games. They call Venkataraman as Tangakkai, one with golden hands. The secret of this mystery is Arunachala, always shining in his heart. Chinnan Chiriya Prayatile, Gurudevanin Chintanayin Alitile, Mannarunachalam Enbadulve, Meaman Pennum Yenam Irinditadi, Kummiyadi, Aro Kummiyadi, Ramanaya Namo Vena Kummiyadi. Thank you.
Namo Ramana. My name is Shivani. I'm going to chant slow. I'm going to tell the story of Ramana Tata. Ramana Tata loved everyone, including cows, monkeys, dogs, squirrels, even snakes. Ramana Tata is the God's power. He's taking care of us all the time. He asked Ramana Tata, who am I? Ramana Tata will appear. Entrum idayatthil paradi. Naan yaar enchal avare spuri paradi. Andrum indrum endrum aandavane. Namadana sugamai rami paradi. Kummiyadi, arul kummiyadi. Ondrai koodi, gurupada kummiyadi, ammayadi, namakappanadi. Ramanaya namovena kummiyadi, Ramanaya namovena kummiyadi. Namo Ramana and Vibha. Kummiyadi, aru kummiyadi. Ondrai koodi, Gurupada kummiyadi, ammayadi, namakappanadi, ammayadi, namakappanadi, Ramanaya Ramovana kummiyadi. Thank you.
Namo Ramana. Thank you very much. We move on to the next presentation by the senior students of Ramana Bala Kendra. They present to us the journey to the kingdom of heaven. Ramana says that kingdom of heaven is within us. It is very near to us, and we have to quickly start our journey towards that kingdom of heaven. And how do we have to start this journey is unfolded in this story. This is based on the verse from Arunachala written by Bhagavan Ramana, the first verse of it, which is translated to Hindi, and also the Dhyana Patit, the song of meditation by Sadhu Swami. We have the journey to the kingdom of heaven.
Namo Ramana, my dear friends. We have all met today to embark on a journey to a place filled with joy, unalloyed with even a trace of sorrow or happiness, or sorrow or fear. This place is called the Kingdom of Heaven. Come, let us start our journey.
What? Is there a place like that? What? Is there a place on the earth like that? Can we also go there?
Yes, there is a place called Kingdom of Heaven. I know of a person who knew of this place from his infancy. This place was throbbing in his heart as Arunachala, Arunachala. बचपन ही से मैंने देखी अरुणाचल की छाया बचपन ही से मैंने देखी अरुणाचल की छाया क्या तिरुवन्नामले भेद ये मैं ता समझ न पाया क्या तिरुवन्नामले भेद ये मैं ता समझ न पाया बचपन ही से मैंने देखी अरुणाचल की छाया.
Even before Ramana Tata could utter Amma or Appa, he knew the throbbing of Arunachala. He did not share this with anyone because he thought it was natural to everyone. जब मन के दर्पण को देखा फैला धुआं हटाया समझ सका तब क्या रहस्य चारों ओर समाया बचपन ही से मैंने देखी अरुणाचल की छाया.
He did not know what Arunachala was completely, yet he always knew that it was something glorious and wonderful. When he was in Madurai, a relative came to his house. Ramana asked, "Where are you coming from, uncle?" The relative replied, "Arunachala." Ramana was thrilled and he asked, "Arunachala? Is it the place on the earth?" "Yes, don't you know? Arunachala is Tiruvannamalai, a sacred place of Lord Shiva," said the relative. Ramana was amazed and was filled with great desire to reach Arunachala. जो महान है जो विचित्र है उसका चित्र बनाया मानव तुझसे बहुत दूर ये छाया ने समझाया बचपन ही से मैंने देखी अरुणाचल की छाया.
When Ramana Tata was a young boy of 16 years, he was sitting alone on the first floor of his uncle's house in Madurai. He was very healthy, but he was suddenly gripped by fear of death. He faced death and he realized what dies is only the body, but he is not the body. He is the power within. He is the power within which is deathless. At that moment, Ramana became one with the power, Arunachala. This is celebrated as the enlightenment of Ramana. सोचे समझे बिना अनोखी छाया को लिपटाया सोचे समझे बिना अनोखी छाया को लिपटाया ज्ञानोदय होते ही अरुणाचल ने मुझे जगाया ज्ञानोदय होते ही अरुणाचल ने मुझे जगाया प्रभु ने मुझे जगाया बचपन ही से मैंने देखी अरुणाचल की छाया. Namo Ramana. 6 weeks after the enlightenment of Ramana, he left home for good. He reached Arunachala on September 1st, 1896, 125 years ago. He went to Garbhagriha of Arunachaleshwara and told, "Father, I have come," and he embraced the Lord.
सोचे समझे बिना अनोखी छाया को लिपटाया, सोचे समझे बिना अनोखी छाया को लिपटाया, ज्ञानोदय होते ही अरुणाचल ने मुझे जगाया, प्रभु ने मुझे जगाया. Thank you.
Namo Ramana. Ramana stayed at Arunachala, spreading the glory of Arunachala, the secret to reach the kingdom of heaven to all. This secret which he knew from his childhood. बचपन ही से मैंने देखी अरुणाचल की छाया, बचपन ही से मैंने देखी अरुणाचल की छाया, क्या तिरुवन्नामलई भेद ये मैं था समझ न पाया, क्या तिरुवन्नामलई भेद ये मैं था समझ न पाया, बचपन ही से मैंने देखी अरुणाचल की छाया.
Oh, wonderful! But Ramana is a great one. He could reach the kingdom of heaven. But is it possible by us? Do we have the strength? Won't we be tired?
Don't worry. Ramana says, if others can, why can't you? This God's power in us makes all actions possible. Ramana says God's power in the heart makes me know I'm awake. La la la, la 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 la. Ramana says God's power in the heart makes me know I have two eyes. This power makes me know that I can see with my eyes. La 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 la.
Ramana says God's power in the heart makes me know I have two ears. This power makes me know that I can hear with my ears. La 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 la.
Ramana says God's power in the heart makes me know I have one nose. This power makes me know that I can breathe through with my nose. La 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 la.
Ramana says God's power in the heart makes me know I have one mouth. This power makes me know that I can breathe, I can talk and eat with my mouth. La 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 la.
Ramana says God's power in the heart makes me know I have two hands. This power makes me know that I can write and work with my hands. La 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 la.
Ramana says God's power in the heart makes me know I have two legs. This power makes me know that I can run and walk with my legs. La 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 la.
It seems very adventurous, but we are very scared to come.
Don't be afraid. The kingdom of heaven is full of love, just like the mother's love. We are soon going to reach its loving land. Do you know our secret? We are accompanied by the love in our hearts.
Yes, let's begin our journey. But how can we reach our destination? What is the path we have to follow?
Hey, I have installed an app called Arunachala Maps. Let me check for the directions in the app. Kingdom of Heaven. Search. Here's the first clue.
Antara, let us What does it say? கண்ணை மூடி அமர்ந்து கொள், கடவுள் என்று நினைந்து கொள், எண்ணிடாமல் எதையுமே இறைவன் ஒன்றே நினைந்து கொள். Close your eyes and simply be, meditate on the Almighty, think not of anything else, focus on the Lord alone. What does this mean?
The first clue is to close your eyes and simply be. Long ago, when Ramana used to stay on the slopes of Arunachala, monkeys were attracted to him. They used to come and meditate sitting next to him. On one such occasion, one monkey, while meditating, opened his eyes and got distracted. Ramana saw this and said, "What kingdom are you going to lose?" So the monkey understood and went back into meditation. So the moral of the story is, as Ramana says, the kingdom of heaven is not outside but within us. So let us all close our eyes and meditate.
Ha! Ha! I hear the second clue.
What is it?
காணும் உலகை நினைப்பதால் கடவுள் நினைவு போய்விடும், வேண்டும் முகுதி முதலிலே விரும்பி தியானம் பண்ணுவாய். If the thought of world arises, thought of God just vanishes. Determination is needed to begin, meditate with great eagerness. I remembered a story of Maharshi who sang Narayana, Narayana all the time. He was thinking he was the great devotee of Narayana, and he thought I should hear this from Narayana. And he went to Vaikuntha and he told, "Who is your great devotee?" Narayana told, "In a village a poor farmer is there. That farmer is my great devotee." Narada gets shocked and get Narayana's permission, and he went to Buloka. He was hiding behind a tree and he was watching the farmer's day. Farmer woke up early in the morning and he remembered God. After that he went to his work. Before eating lunch, he remembered God and he ate his lunch. A tiring day, before going to bed, he remembered God. Narada rushed to Vaikuntha and he argued with Narayana, and he told he was thinking only 3 times, but I am saying your name or I am thinking so many times for a day. Then Narayana told, "For this you can do a task for me." Narada told, "Okay, you should carry a bowl full of oil and you should not spill a drop of oil. You should go around the world." Narada told, "Okay, I will do." After some time, he returned back. He completed the task successfully. Narayana said, "Very good, Narada. But how many times you remembered me or chanted my name?" Narada told, "Sorry, I was very engrossed in the task. I didn't remember you." Moral of the story is, if we are filled with world and activities, we can't remember God. We should be determined like the farmer who remembered God sometime.
I remember another incident. There was a saintly dog called Jackie in Ramana's ashram. He always sat in Ramana's presence on a saffron cloth given by the devotees, looking intently at Ramana's face. When any eatables was distributed, he had its first share only when Ramana had his first morsel. Once, a stray dog entered the ashram and started barking at Jackie. Jackie got disturbed and started growling at the stray dog. Ramana turned towards Jackie and said, "You just close your eyes. If you do this, you will not be able to see the dog." Jackie obeyed at once, but
Some of the devotees continued to look at the stray dog. This is a good teaching. It is not only for Jackie the dog, but for all of us. காணுமுலகை நினைப்பதால் கடவுள் நினைவு போய்விடும் வேணுமுறதின் முதலிலே விரும்பி தியானம் பண்ணுவாய். If the thought of world arises, thought of God just vanishes. Determination is needed to begin. Meditate with great eagerness.
I was wondering, how will that kingdom of heaven look like? Are there any pictures or information? What is it called as? Let me check the Arunachala maps. I don't see any information, but I do see the next clue. எந்தவடிவில் கரதிலும் அந்தவடிவில் தோன்றுவாள் சுந்தவடிவில் பெயரிலால் சுத்தமோனம் சின்மயம். Whichever form you meditate on, Supreme will appear in that form. No name or form, it has the pure silence consciousness. Let me tell you a story in which I have heard one. Ramana was staying at Skandashram on the Arunachala hill. One hot summer day, a grass cutter fainted in the ashram due to hunger. Ramana asked a devotee to request Mother Alagamal for some food for the grass cutter. Alagamal sent word saying that she had not yet had her meal, so she might not be able to give the food. Ramana lovingly called his mother, Amma, Amma, look who has come. Mother came out and saw Arunachala in the grass cutter. From then, she understood that all are Arunachala Swarupa. She served food to everyone. Arunachala, the kingdom of heaven, is all names and all forms, yet it has no name or no form, because it is the pure silent consciousness.
Even I remember a story of a saint called Eknath. He, with many other devotees, had gone to Kashi on the banks of river Ganga. As per the tradition, they had to collect a container filled with holy Ganga. This had to be taken to Rameshwaram, a pilgrim place in the southern tip of India, and offer it to Lord Shiva. On their way back, they all saw a donkey braying in thirst. Everyone passed beside it without paying heed, although each one of them had water in the container with them. But Eknath rushed towards the donkey and offered the donkey the holy Ganga water he had. Others stopped him, asking, "Why are you giving the water dedicated to Lord Shiva to a donkey?" Eknath said, "The Lord who resides in Kashi and Rameshwaram also resides in all the heart of all the beings." And he gave the water to the donkey. Soon after that, the donkey disappeared, and he had the darshan of Lord Shiva and Parvati at Rameshwaram. எந்த வடிவில் கருதிலும் அந்த வடிவில் தோன்றுவாள் சொந்த வடிவம் பெயரிலாள் சுத்தமோன சின்மயம். Whichever form you meditate on, Supreme will appear in that form. No name or form, it has the pure silence consciousness.
Where is this kingdom of heaven? How long should we travel? I got a notification from the Arunachala maps. It says, இன்பமான ஒரு பொருள் இருக்குதந்த நெஞ்சிலே அன்பு கொண்டு தேடினார் அளவிலாத சுகமடி. The being that is happiness resides within your own heart. If you search for it with love, it is found as simplest joy. I remember a story of a dancer. There was a dancer who just finished her program and returned home. She released all her ornaments and went to sleep. In the morning, when she woke up fresh, she wanted to organize all her ornaments, and she found out one of her necklace was missing. So she searched it everywhere, but she couldn't find it. She called all her friends home. They started searching too, but they couldn't find it. One of her friends asked her, "How was the necklace? Was it made up of pearls?" So she replied, No, it had a mango design.
Another friend asked, "Was it like the one that you're wearing it now?" and pointed towards her neck. So she said, yes, it was exactly like this. And once again she looked at her neck and said, this is it. And everybody started laughing. So the moral of the story is, we need not find the happiness outside. The happiness is within us.
So if we search with love, it is found as limitless joy, says the next clause. Ramana tells a story of a sparrow and his love to his little one. A sparrow was flying, holding the egg in its beak. The egg slipped and fell into the ocean. The sparrow was anxious to retrieve it, repeatedly dipped itself into the ocean, sucked some water through its beak, came out of the shore, released the water, and fanned its wings. It did this action repeatedly with the faith to empty the ocean and retrieve the egg. Sage Narada, who was passing by that way, saw this action of the sparrow and inquired and came to know the reason. Narada was delighted with its faith, prayed to Garuda and told him everything. Then he said, "A creature belonging to your bird tribe is exerting itself with so much faith. Is it proper for you to keep quiet? Can't you not help?" After hearing the story, Garuda flew quickly to the sparrow. As soon as it flapped its wings there, all the waters of the ocean separated into two, leaving the egg of the sparrow inside. The sparrow immediately picked up its egg and flew away. If we take up the search with complete faith and love, we will surely find the treasure. இன்பமான ஒரு பொருள் இருக்குதுந்த நெஞ்சிலே அன்பு கொண்டு தேடினால் அளவிலாத சுகமடி. The being that is happiness resides within your own heart. If you search for it with love, it is found as limitless joy.
We have traveled a long way. I don't see a sign of kingdom of the heaven. When we will reach it? When will all our worries and fears end? Where is it? Where should we look for it? I heard a notification from the Arunachala maps. இங்குமுள்ள கடவுளை இதய குகையில் காணலாம், இங்கு கண்ட பிறத்துதான் இறப்பதெல்லாம் அவன் மயம். The all-pervading Almighty in the heart cave you should see. Only after seeing here, everything is known as He. What we search is everywhere, but we are not able to see it. I remember a story of a musk deer, Kasturi Mruga. The musk deer smelled a smell always in the forest, and it was searching the source of the fragrance all the time. One day when it was searching the source of the fragrance, a peacock came and asked, "My dear deer, what are you busy searching for? Why don't you join my dance?" The deer said, "I don't have any time to join your dance. I am searching the source of this sweet fragrance. Can you also smell it?" The peacock smelled and said, "Yes. Shall I also join you in your search?" They both began their search together. Soon many animals in the forest joined them. A wise parrot saw all the creatures of the animal and understood what they were busy searching for. And it said, "Hey, I have an idea to search the source of the fragrance. I will give you instructions and you follow it." The parrot instructed them to go towards their right together and asked, Do you smell the fragrance?" Everybody smelled and said, "Yes." The parrot instructed them to go towards their left together and asked, "Do you smell the fragrance?" Everybody smelled and said, "Yes." Now the parrot instructed them to go in different directions and asked, "Do you smell the parrot asked them to go in different directions, and the musk deer waited in the center. The parrot asked, "Do you smell the fragrance?" Everybody smelled and said no, except the musk deer, who said, "I always smell it." The parrot flew towards the musk deer and said,
That which is always there with you is the source of the fragrance. Who is it? Who is always there with you? The musk deer, thinking to itself, said, I alone am there with myself. Am I the source of the fragrance? The parrot assured, yes, and you had been searching it everywhere outside. If the source is found within, the same fragrance is experienced everywhere.
The Arunachala maps say, you have arrived at your destination. We have reached the kingdom of happiness, which is everywhere and inside our hearts. We only have to recognize this truth. Engumulla kadavulai idayil guhayil kanalam ingu kandu pirahadan irupadalam avanmayam. The all-pervading Almighty in the heart cave you should see. Only after seeing here, everything is known as He. Everything is known as He. Everything is known as He.
Very nice. That was a wonderful journey to the kingdom of heaven. Now we will be concluding this cultural presentation with chanting of Akshara Manamale, Tamil verses written by Bhagwan Sri Ramana Maharshi, and translation of the same in Kannada by Dr. N.S. Lakshmi Narayana Bhatta. Children will be chanting Akshara Manamale and after that Akshara Varinamale.
Namo Ramana, I want to chant Akshanam Maramale. Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala. Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala. Arunachala Shiva, Ahame Nine Pava, Ahate Varupai. Arunachala. Aragu Sundaram Pol, Ahamam Nimutre, Apinamairupom, Arunachala.
Namo Ramana. I'm going to chant Akshara Malai first and second verse. Arunachalamana ahame ninai power ahatai vera rupai Arunachala alaga sundaram pol ahamum niyumutre abhinnamai irupum Arunachala. 1 minute, I'm sorry. Agam pogum titun ahabu hai sirayar amar vittaden kol Arunachala arikka vannai aandanai agatride agilam palitidum Arunachala. Namo Ramana, I am Kendra. I am going to chant third and fourth. Aham buhundi tun ahagugai shiraya yamagvitaden kul Arunachala agakka vennayandanaya hatil akilam pallitedum Arunachala.
Namo Ramana, Ipalita Punnaye Ninaipitai Iniyar Viduvar Arunachala. Indridum Mannayir Peridarul Purivoi Hiduvo Unadarul Arunachala.
Namo Ramana. Ippalita punaye ninai pittai iniyar viduvar Arunachala. Injidum mannayil peridarul purivoi iduvo unadarul Arunachala.
Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala. Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala
ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಮನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನನು ನೆನೆವರ ಹಮ್ಮನು ಪರಿಹರಿಸುವೆನಿ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಅಳಗು ಸುಂದರರ ತರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬೇರೆಯೇ ಬಲ್ಲೆವೆ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ನಮೋ ರಮಣ. ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನನು ನೆನೆಬರ ಹೊಮ್ಮನು ಪರಿಹರಿಸುವೆನಿ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಅಳಗು ಸುಂದರರ ತರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಬೆರೆಯಬಲ್ಲವೇ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ.
ನಮೋ ರಮಣ. ಮನೆಯಿಂದೆನ್ನನು ಒಯ್ದು ನಿನ್ನ ಎದೆ ಮನೆಯೊಳಿಟ್ಟೆ ಸೆರೆ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಒಲಿಸಿದ ನನ್ನನು ತೊರೆದರೆ ನಿನ್ನನು ತೆಗಳದೆ ಲೋಕ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ.
ನಮೋ ರಮಣ. ಮನೆಯಿಂದೆನ್ನನು ಒಯ್ದು ನಿನ್ನ ಎದೆ ಮನೆಯುಳಿಟ್ಟೆ ಸೆರೆ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಬಲಿಸಿದ ನನ್ನನು ತೊರೆದರೆ ನಿನ್ನನು ತೆಗಳದೆ ಲೋಕ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ.
ನಮೋ ರಮಣ. ನಿನ್ನ ನೆನೆವುಲು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಬಿಡೆ ನಾಯ್ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆಂದು ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ತಾಯಿಗಿಂತ ನೀ ಕರುಣಿನ ನನಗಷ್ಟೇ ನ್ಯಾಯ ನೀಡದಿಹೆ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ.
ನಮೋ ರಮಣ. ನಿನ್ನ ನೆನೆವುಲು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಬಿಡೆನ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆಂದು ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ತಾಯಿಗಿಂತ ನೀ ಕರುಣಿ ನನಗಷ್ಟೇ ನ್ಯಾಯ ನೀಡದಿಹೆ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ. ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ ಶಿವ ಅರುಣಾಚಲ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Namo Ramana. We come to the important part of this beautiful offering. We have with us Srimati Aruna Satish, who is the secretary of the Ramana Shri group of institutions, and she has been associated with Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning from her young age, and she has been attending various programs and helping us in various activities. And she has also given us an opportunity to, as Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning, to be a part of the curriculum in their school, Ramana Shri English School and the Udayashri Kannada Medium School, where we were going every week as a part of the RACE program, Ramana Art Intervention for Self-Awareness and Excellence, and teaching them the values of Indian heritage, the essence of our Indian culture, and the life skills through a methodology called Theatre Arts for Holistic Development. And this we have been doing for several years now, and we are very happy that she is part of this beautiful offering by the children. I request her to please speak a few words on this occasion. Please unmute, Akka.
Oh, sorry. Namo Ramana, everyone. Namo Ramana, Akka. Sharadaka.
Namo Ramana.
And thank you, Ujjal, for the wonderful introduction. It was a divine 1 hour that I have attended. As Akka knows from childhood, my father is a very staunch Ramana devotee, and thanks to Sharadaka and the whole family, we have been a big part of the Ramana Center for Learning. That is true, but I have actually grown up seeing Ramana Anjali from childhood, so I was very, very delighted that I have been invited for this. Akka, I must tell you, the kids are so disciplined. They are so well-mannered. There was no glitches at all. Like every time they actually came, they unmuted themselves, they sang their part or they read their part and then immediately muted themselves. Amazingly done program. And I have been I had the good fortune of meeting Ujjwal for a couple of times in our school, as he said. And it's the same kind of discipline and thing that we've always wanted our children to learn. I'm sure they have done the best part they could do for our children. So my father, I don't know if you all know, Mr. Shirakshi writes a book column called as Kshanahottu Animuttu, which basically means wisdom in 1 minute is the translation. So there's a very nice story that I came across that I thought I should share to everyone. So we all are blessed to be humans, and we all do our bit, whatever we can. So the story tells you why you should do a little more than what we generally do. So there's this sea called as Dead Sea, if you all have heard of it. You know, why is it called the Dead Sea? So it starts off and it's as it flows into the it's a spring basically. So it's a sweet water spring, but as it flows into the sea, what happens is because of the it's in the desert, right? So because of the heat, all the water starts to evaporate. So as the water evaporates, what is left is only the salt content. So the sea is called Dead Sea because there is no fishes can live in it. But till the river, the spring meets the sea, it actually gives lot of energy and lot of minerals to the trees around it. But yes, in the end of it becomes the Dead Sea. So the best part of us is that we all can do what we need to do by doing our education, by earning our livelihood, by doing everything. But you all have been very lucky. You have this golden opportunity of being a part of Ramana learning and Ramana's life. So congratulations. And I have to congratulate all your parents who have taken this opportunity and made sure the children have learned this. It's amazing. Thank you for making me a part of this, Akka. Thank you, Ujjwal. It was a wonderful program. It was a really, truly wonderful program.
Thank you, Akka. We have with us Dr. Sharda, President of Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning. I request her to please speak a few words on this occasion.
Namo Ramana. Prostrations to Ramana. Shining as the self in everyone. That's what all of you told us. You told us that Ramana is shining as a self in everyone. When we say Namo Ramana, we are actually telling the person who is in front of us, I salute you as Ramana. I am saying Namo to you. I am saying Namaste to you as Ramana. And who is Ramana? Ramana is the self. So I am actually prostrating to that self in you. That's why we all say Namo Ramana. I'm sure Umaka and Ujjwalana would have told you about this secret sometime during the Bala Kendra class. But in case you've heard it already, I'm just repeating it. Because many of the things that we learn is from repetition, again and again, the same truths. So what all you have learned and beautifully communicated by the grace of Ramana, keep repeating it to yourself. Keep telling it to yourself until you don't forget it at all. Like there are some things we don't forget. Ramana Tata, he asks, do some of you here are girls, some of you are boys, right? Do the girls ever forget they are girls? Or do the boys ever forget they are boys? We don't forget. We don't forget. But we forget that there is joy within us, that our self is happiness all the time. Even though we may hear it from Arunachala apps, or we may hear it in Bala Kendra, or we may hear it in all that we do. So that is why, as all of you said, Ramana Tata came to this earth. Very beautifully you narrated the story of Ramana Tata also. Such a wonderful story. When Ramana Tata was born itself, he showed light to the blind woman. So sometimes in our life we don't see which is very obvious. Things which are very difficult, we somehow search and find it. But something which is obvious we don't find. So we heard stories about the neck wearing the necklace, so many beautiful stories about the musk there. So that which is obvious we don't see. So show us the light. Ramana Tata came as light to the blind lady. And what beautiful parents Ramana Tata had. Such a great father who was always kind to everyone. And that is what made him great. Greatness is because of his kindness. People, maybe he was educated, he was a lawyer, all that was there. But there was a person more educated and better than him, also the magistrate. Robbers didn't bother about that magistrate. They bothered about Sundaramaiah. They cared for Sundaramaiah. Why? Because whatever we may learn, whatever we may achieve, it is the inner goodness which is important. That is what Sundaramaiah and Alagammal showed to us. And love, a mother's love is always there, which Ramana also learned. When you continue in the Bala Kendra, when you come to more classes, which I hope all of you will do, you will learn how this mother's love is there in Ramana Tata, and it is there in every one of us also. So it's very beautiful hearing the stories, hearing the songs, and the chanting of the verses of Bhagavan's Upadesha Saram, Saddarshanam, Aksharamanamale, Aksharavarnamale, hearing all this chanting, and these verses will stay with you. They stay with us. They are like our light. Suddenly when we have some doubt in life, if we have any fear, any doubt, any question, any sorrow, anything sad, if we chant these verses will give us light. They will give us clarity. They will show us there's nothing to fear. About Upadesha Saram, I will tell you one small story. Once one of the devotees, he was in a flight. He was in the plane and he was coming back to India, and suddenly they said there is one serious problem in the flight. We don't know what is going to happen. Most probably it will crash. In another 22 minutes to half an hour, so everybody can just pray. That's all. And he said he had with him Bhagavan's book Upadesha Saram, printed by Ramana Center. That version he had with him, in which the founder of Ramana Center, A.R. Natarajan, has written the meaning and commentary. Everyone started praying. Some people were crying. Some people were doing all that. He said he just pulled out that book and he started reading that book, and he was not feeling any fear. Somehow, because he was reading that book, he did not feel any fear. He was just going on reading the Upadesha Saram verses, and after 10 minutes, the pilot announced, somehow miraculously the problem has been solved. Right? We are okay. We are going to land soon. Don't worry. Everyone can be now at peace. We cannot imagine how the problem got solved. Everyone was praying. That's why Yanda vadivil karidilum anda vadivil tondruvam. It is not that he was there only in Upadesha Saram, but for us who are linked to Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi, Upadesha Saram verses and Aksharamanamale verses and Saddarshanam, these verses are like our life jacket. So we can keep them. Whenever we have any trouble, they will come to our help. They will come to our support. That's what I remembered when I was hearing all of you chanting these verses. Thank you once again to every one of you who have presented such a beautiful program for us in our 45th National Seminar. making it a very, very special, unique first time where we have a Children's Day for our national seminar. And yes, my congratulations once again to Uma and Ujjwal for making it very, very professional. And of course, each and every child has participated in that way. And my thanks to all the parents who have supported today's event by supporting the children's participation in Bala Kendra for the last, I think, nearly 5 to 6 months. And thank you once again, everybody. Thanks to Bhagavan Ramana for making all this possible. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Ramana.
Thank you, Akka. We also have with us Shri Venkatesh Deshpandeji, who is the president of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi Research Center. I request him to speak a few words and bless all the children.
Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramanaya. It was a wonderful presentation by everybody. I think the important thing we need to understand is how yes, we all say that we are happy. But how many of you start smiling right now? I see few faces, they are not smiling. Why are they not smiling? When you say God is within, so you have to smile, that means God is really within. See, actually you can fool your mind, Even if you're very sad also, you can fool your mind by smiling. If you smile, what happens? My mind will think actually you're happy. Just you smile also, just like that. And you will think, mind will think, yes, something happy is happening around. There may be something not so happy happening around, but doesn't matter. The trick about life is smile. All the great ones, you see Ramana and all, they're always smiling. So never stop smiling, whatever may be the situation. See, we say that I could speak, I could dance, I could chant because of Bhagavan Ramana who was inside. But did you smile because of that? Because Bhagavan was inside, that's why you were able to smile. So I find that you were all professionally done it. But, without a smile, there is now no professionalism, right? All children have to always smile. That's very important. That's when God will see. God does not, Swami Shivananda says, God does not like these faces which are like this, He likes people who are always smiling. They're always God full of life, because why? God is here. God is within me. So He always wants everybody to be smiling. Have you looked outside of your window every morning? See the birds. Look at the pigeons. Pigeons go in groups of 10, 15 pigeons really flying in the morning, all flying, so happy they are. Have they got anything? They don't know where their food will come. They don't know anything, but they're all very happy. They make a lot of noise in the morning. Chirp, 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 chirp. They're all going chirping in the morning. Why are they so happy? Because God is within them. They understand it more than us. But why we don't understand it? See, we have got lovely parents. We have got food, nice food to eat. We've got nice clothes. All of you are looking so beautiful and handsome. You've got everything nice, but you're not smiling. Why are you not smiling? Because you think, no, I don't have something. That something is, you already got the best thing in the world. You have got God, you have got Bhagavan, who's sitting inside. When we say all that, then we must really be happy. So, one thing very important about smiling is you have to be thankful about whatever you get in your life. If you're thankful, before you eat your food, you should pray to God. Before you do anything, you should pray to God. Then what happens? You're all the time smiling. You're all the time grateful to God. Because whatever has to come to you will come to you. And we are very, very fortunate as children. We've got such lovely parents. We've got lovely dresses. So some of you have got nice flowers on your head also, looking so pretty. So the trick about life is being able to pray to God. It's like this little child was one day praying in the temple, so she was holding her hands and praying to God, and somebody came to her, to the little child, and asked, hey, what you're doing? We are praying to God. What mantras are you saying? She says, oh, I don't know mantras, but I know A, B, C, D, E, F, G up to Z. So I just say A, B, C, D, E, F, G up to Z. Bhagwan can take those words and jumble them all together and make any line or verse out of them. So like we just now said, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, exactly the same thing. So it does not matter. God does not worry what you are saying. He does not worry about what you're doing. He wants to have you pray to him inside. You have to be inside, be happy with him inside. If you're happy with him inside, he is extremely happy. Okay? So from today onwards, this moment onwards, all of us, we should always be smiling. Let's see everybody smiling. Whoever has put on the video, yes, all the time. You know, you should always be smiling. If you're always smiling, then all your body, everything inside will be very happy inside. Bhagwan inside will be very happy and everything is perfect. So on this beautiful evening, we thank all of you little children. God bless you all and bless your parents and bless Uma and Ujjwal for the lovely effort, and may all of you be happy always. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Ramanaya. Namo Ramana.
Namo Ramana. Thank you. We thank our chief guest, Srimati Aruna Satish, and Dr. Sharda, President of Ramana Maharshi Center for Learning, and Sri Venkatesh Deshpandeji, who is the President of Bhagwan Sri Ramana Maharshi Research Center. I thank you all once again. And we conclude with the concluding prayer, which will be chanted by Pavan. And I request all of you to join him with folded hands.
Namo Ramana. Apara Satchit Sukhavari Rashehe Yasyorvimatram Bhuvanam Samastam Guhahitam Tam Ramanam Gabiram Chinta Vihinam Vriti Chintayami. Namo Ramana.